Hello, wonderful learners. Welcome back to Sarah and James's English practice.
Hi everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you're ready to learn.
Today, we have a 15 to 20 minute deep dive lesson for you.
That's right. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for daily lessons.
In this episode, we will learn how to speak naturally in everyday situations.
We'll cover greetings, ordering food, shopping, small talk, and more.
Let's dive into why this topic is important for real-life English.
Absolutely. I remember my first time in a restaurant in an English-speaking country.
Oh, I can imagine. What happened?
I felt so nervous when ordering food. I didn't know how to ask for what I wanted.
That's a common struggle. But don't worry. We will make it crystal clear today.
Yeah, like when you want your coffee just right. It's important to express that.
Exactly. Knowing how to communicate in real-world situations is essential.
So, what can our learners expect from this lesson?
We'll practice greetings, ordering food, shopping phrases, and more.
Great. Let's start with common greetings and farewells.
Some common greetings are hello, hi, and how are you?
And farewells like goodbye, see you later, or take care.
For example, you can say, hello, how are you today? Pause.
Oh, I see. And if someone replies, I'm good, thanks.
You can respond with, that's great to hear. Pause.
Right. And what about at a restaurant? How do I order food?
You can say, I would like to order the chicken salad, please. Pause.
And if I want a drink?
You could say, could I have a glass of water, please? Pause.
Got it. And what if I want to ask for the price?
You would say, how much is this? Pause.
Okay, that's simple enough. What about shopping?
In shopping, you can ask, do you have this in a smaller size? Pause.
And if I want to compliment something?
You could say, I love this dress. It's beautiful. Pause.
That sounds nice. What about small talk? Any tips?
You can start with the weather. It's a lovely day today, isn't it? Pause.
Oh, I see. And if I want to talk about weekend plans?
You could say, what are your plans for the weekend? Pause.
Awesome. Now, how about making polite requests?
You can say, could you please help me? Pause.
And for directions?
You would ask, excuse me, where is the nearest bus stop? Pause.
Perfect. Now let's practice together. Ready?
Let's practice. I'll give a situation, and you respond. Pause the video.
Okay, I'm ready. What's the first situation?
You see a friend. How do you greet them?
I would say, hi. How are you? Pause.
Great job if you got it right. Next situation.
What's next?
You're at a restaurant. How do you order food?
I would say, I would like the pasta, please. Pause.
Excellent. Now, how about shopping? You want to ask for a price.
I would ask, how much is this? Pause.
Perfect. Next, you're making small talk about the weather.
I'd say, it's so sunny today. Pause.
Great. Last one, you want to ask for directions.
I would say, Could you please tell me where the library is? Pause.
Wonderful. Great job if you got it right.
That was fun. What's next, Sarah?
Now, let's cover the remaining key points.
All right. What are we starting with?
Let's talk about workplace conversations. How do you introduce yourself?
You would say, "Hi, I'm James. Nice to meet you." Pause.
Exactly. And how do you ask a colleague about their weekend?
I'd say, "Did you do anything fun over the weekend?" Pause.
Very good. Now, let's practice making plans.
How do I suggest a meeting?
You can say, "Can we schedule a meeting for Tuesday?" Pause.
And how do I confirm an appointment?
You could say, "I confirm our meeting at 2 p.m. Pause.
That makes sense. How about sharing opinions?
You can say, "I think this movie is fantastic." Pause.
And if I disagree?
You could say, "I see your point, but I prefer a different genre." Pause.
This is really helpful. What's next?
Now, let's do a role-play exercise.
That sounds exciting. What scenario are we doing?
Let's role-play at a restaurant. I'll be the waiter first.
Okay. I can't wait to start.
Good evening. May I take your order?
Yes, I would like the grilled salmon, please. Pause.
Would you like anything to drink?
Could I have a lemonade, please? Pause.
Thank you. Your order will be ready soon.
Now let's try it informally.
Sure. Hi there. What would you like?
Hey. I'll have the burger and fries, please. Pause.
And to drink?
I'd like a soda, thanks. Pause.
Nice job, everyone. Why do we use these phrases?
To sound friendly and make connections, right?
Exactly. Now, let's share some personal stories.
I have a funny story. I once ordered a dish in Spanish by mistake.
Oh wow. What happened next?
The waiter looked confused, but we laughed about it.
That's a great story. Mistakes are normal in learning.
Right. And how do native speakers actually say these phrases?
They often use contractions. For example, I'm instead of I am.
And what about reductions?
Yes. Like gonna for going to.
That makes it sound more natural.
Now, let's talk about common mistakes learners make.
What are the top mistakes?
The first mistake is saying I want instead of I would like.
So, I want a coffee is wrong?
I would like a coffee is more polite. Pause.
Got it. What's the second mistake?
Many learners say where is you, instead of where are you?
Ah, I see. What's the third mistake?
Using he go instead of he goes. Pause.
And the fourth mistake?
Saying I am agree instead of I agree.
That's a good one. And the last mistake?
Saying I have 20 years instead of I am 20 years old. Pause.
These are great tips. What's next?
Now, let's answer some listener questions.
Our listener Maria asks, how do I start a conversation with strangers?
You can start by saying, "Hi, I'm Sarah. What's your name?"
That's simple. Any other tips?
Ask open-ended questions, like what do you do for fun?
Great. What's the next question?
Listener John asks, how can I improve my pronunciation?
What do you suggest, Sarah?
Practice by listening and repeating after native speakers.
That's helpful. Any more questions?
Yes. Listener Lisa asks, what should I say when I disagree with someone?
And what do you recommend?
You can say, I see your point, but I think differently.
Thanks for the tips. What's the last question?
Listener Mark asks, how do I make small talk?
What's your answer, Sarah?
Start with a simple question like, how's your day going?
These answers are fantastic. Let's review what we learned.
Absolutely. Here's a rapid recap of all key points.
First, we covered greetings and farewells.
Next, we learned how to order food and drinks.
Then, we practiced shopping phrases and small talk.
We also discussed polite requests and workplace conversations.
If you remember nothing else, remember this: practice makes perfect.
Exactly. Here are some quick bullet points to summarize.
1. Use polite phrases like would you like?
2. Ask open questions for small talk.
3. Practice your pronunciation regularly.
4. Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
And 5. Keep practicing every day.
Now, here's your homework challenge.
Use 3 of these phrases today and write them in the comments.
I'll practice ordering coffee and asking about the weather.
I'll try to make small talk with someone new.
Thank you all for spending your time with us today.
You are amazing for investing in yourself and your learning.
Remember to like, comment, and share with a friend.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more lessons.
See you in the next lesson. Keep practicing.